Welcome back to Mampara of the Day, and today's Mampara of the Day is none other than the national cheerleader. Mbalula has stepped out of his normal role as the rah-rah-rah transformation of sport minister and headed into the entirely really interesting realm of brown-nosing the president as much as he possibly can. And there's one very important reason for this. As we all know by now, that come the 8th, 9th of February, President Zuma, the chief induna, is going to be making a cabinet reshuffle, which means that all current cabinet ministers and deputy ministers, all 120 plus of them, are in danger of losing their jobs in the course of the cabinet reshuffle. So which means that, and as an additional step on beyond that, we also know that it is very likely that all of those cabinet ministers that have been in any way seen to be critical of President Jacob Zuma over the past while, calling for him to step down, are likely to be losing their jobs and be replaced with a whole number of yes men. We've already seen that Brian Molefe has been given the green light to be promoted up into Parliament following his debacles at Transnet and Eskom. And rumour has it that he might be the new Minister of Finance in place of Pravin Gordhan, who's been a thorn in Zuma's side for a long time. But let's get back to Fikile. Fikile has gone on the absolute gushing, sucking up to Zuma at an absolutely nauseating type of level just this past weekend, because he's wanting to be seen to be 150% in support of his induna to make sure that he doesn't lose his job come the 8th of next month. So as a result, he made the following speech to a massive crowd of 300 people in the Western Cape just at the end of last week. And in that speech, he made a couple of very interesting statements. He said, on the February the 9th, the President will deliver the State of the Nation address, and we, in other words, the supporters that he was speaking to, need to go to Cape Town in our numbers. He went on to say that we are going to the People's Assembly, not the National Assembly, but the People's Assembly, to defend the revolution and to remind South Africans that the struggle for freedom is not yet over, because obviously the ANC is branded itself as a liberation movement, and we now 25 years into democracy, and they've got really nothing to show for it. 25 years of ruling the country, and the only way they can garner support, the only way the ANC is able to garner support, is by still showing themselves as being a liberation movement. Then, in addition, he went on to say, we are going to say that what APSA took away from our people must be returned, and the land program needs to be accelerated. Very much the same type of ZANU-PF type of rhetoric that has garnered votes and support for Robert Mugabe in the past. Then he says, we must occupy the streets of Cape Town and demand what is right for our people, so that when the induna speaks there, he must know that he has supporters and not those who go to Parliament with witchcraft. Very interesting point. Mbalula accusing his former best buddy in the ANC Youth League, EFF leader Julius Malema, and his cronies of bringing witchcraft to Parliament, and that is why the EFF is causing the ANC problems, is because of witchcraft. Then he went on to say that we, the ANC, are not uncivilized. If we were uncivilized, we would have kicked them out a long time ago. You know who these people are by their small numbers, and we would grab them by their red overalls and they would go out of the window. But we are not such uncivilized people. We are an organization of people of integrity. How many billions have been wasted in fraud, corruption, nepotism? But the ANC is an organization of integrity. We have to remember that. Anyway, so that's the essence of Mbalula's speech, is brown-nosing the president, sucking up as much as he can, and trying to present the president in as glowing a form as possible, referring to the president and the rest of the ANC as people of integrity. So for that reason, I award Fikile Mbalula my award of Mampara of the Day. Let me know in the comment section down below if you agree with me that Fikile is a worthy recipient of the Mampara of the Day award. In addition to that, be sure to post any other comments, questions, criticisms that you may have down below as well. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button that's down there. Remember to like and share the video, and last but by no means least, until the two of us meet again, try not to get yourselves lost or killed, and I'll see you tomorrow.